We are talking about this beauty right here, a very popular and also very polarizing fragrance from the house of Byredo. Oh, this is a dedicated review I know y'all gonna want to hear. Let's get on into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Lisa Marie here. Yes, you heard that correctly. We are doing the dedicated review to Byredo's Mojave Ghost. This is considered a bestseller. They also have it as an icon on their official website. So yeah, it's a scent that has been around for a little bit, and there are a lot of opinions about this scent. So yeah, we'll get into it. As always, when it comes to dedicated fragrance reviews, I rate fragrances by 4 categories. The first category is mood, and that is simply, how does this fragrance make me feel? What time of year do I see myself wearing it? What is the vibe? We talk about it there. Second category is strength, and it's on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being this ain't nothing but water in a pretty bottle, to 10 being this is nuclear powerhouse juice. I'm gonna have to scrub it in order to get it off. Third category is longevity, and that is how many hours long lasting is this fragrance. And I know for this fragrance, everybody's gonna tune in for the longevity part. I know. Then finally, fourth and most important category as well is this a compliment getting fragrance, and that is a yes or no answer. So yeah, that's how we do things. And yeah, let's get into lipstick of the day today. It is still the month of love, everyone. So yeah, red it is. So I went in with this red lipstick right here, where it has a little bit of liner on it. But this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is Royal Red from their newer line of lipsticks, if I'm not mistaken. I know they've released some more velvet matte liquid lipsticks that have recently come out, and I did play in those. Kind of so-so on those. We'll see how I feel about that. Next up, of course, the fragrance of the day is the fragrance that we are talking about. I'm actually wearing it, and I've had it for several months at this point. And it is, of course, Mojave Ghost is your fragrance of the day because it's the belle of the ball. So now let's get into some specs about the fragrance. Again, this fragrance is not new. In fact, this year makes 10 years of this fragrance. It was released in 2014. It is 2024 when I'm filming this, February 2024 to be exact. So yeah, happy 10-year anniversary to Byredo's Mojave Ghost. This is considered a bestseller of the brand. When I think of like iconic Byredo fragrances, the first ones that come to mind are Mojave Ghost. I think about Affilate, I think of Gypsy Water, and I know there's probably some other ones. I know for me it's Blanche, and I'll tell you why that is. But yes, so how I even got hip to this brand was back during 2020 when we were on lockdown, and of course, like a lot of us were, we were watching a lot of social media, particularly YouTube, and that's also, I know, when TikTok took off. But in this case, I was watching fragrance YouTube, and I had never heard of Byredo before, but then I watched a video on like clean fragrances, and the creator was saying how Blanche from a brand called Byredo was perfect. I was like, Blanche, Byredo, never heard of it. So naturally I went down the wormhole, and then I said, oh, Blanche, Byredo. Then I started seeing these other fragrances, Mojave Ghost and things, and I was like, okay, the next time, whenever we can go outside again, because you know at that point we did not know when we would be able to go outside, I was like, I'm gonna smell me some Byredo the next time I'm in a big city, right? So fast forward to 2021, we went to LA, and they did have a Byredo counter out there, and I was able to fully smell Byredo fragrances. I did smell Blanche, and it was nice and clean, but I was like, I don't know if I need a full bottle of Blanche, because it literally smells like laundry detergent in a bottle is what it is. But you know, there's a time and a place for that. So I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I might end up with Blanche, but not right now, okay? Then I also smell Ball d'Afrique, which I did like. I was like, oh, okay, I do see why this one is talked about as well. But for me, the one that stood out the most on that trip was Mojave Ghost. And since then, I went through the mental gymnastics of, do I need this fragrance? I don't need it. I was watching a ton of reviews, y'all, and people were like, oh, it's super light, it don't last, this, that, and the other. So that's why I'm being honest, because of listening to a lot of others' thoughts and opinions on the fragrance, I held off on getting Mojave Ghost for 2 years. So that's just a true story, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you all else can relate to that. But anywho, fast forward to summer 2023, and yeah, I got a bottle because I was just in this season of I'm getting everything I want. I'm getting married, so I'm just gonna get what I want. That's where I was at. And Mojave Ghost happened to be in that haul. So yes, I've had it for a few months, been playing in it, wearing it, and of course, like I said, I've smelled the fragrance over and over again for 2 years. So that is the backstory. Now let's talk about notes and pricing of Mojave Ghost, right? So we have top notes of ambrette and raspberry. Then we have heart notes of magnolia, sandalwood, and violet. Then we have base notes of cedarwood, musk, and vetiver. Now let's talk about pricing. So the 50 ml size, which is what I have right here in front of you, Very minimalistic style of packaging, which I actually like. And that's part of the reason I think this brand blew up, is because of how Instagrammable and aesthetic it is. If that makes any kind of sense. For my minimalistic girls, the clean girls, it's perfect for you. So 50 mil, y'all, is $205 now. They did a price increase recently. I remember this used to be $190. But hey, everything's going up at this point, so it is what it is. Then there is also the 100 ml size, which is just a bigger size bottle of this. The 100 ml size retails for $290. The good thing is about Byredo is that they are being sold in a lot of other retailers now. Like I know, for example, Nordstrom has it. A lot of different places, so sales happen, so you can catch a discount for this. As y'all know, I do preach shopping sales. Y'all know that here on the channel. But I always like to give you all the full retail value of a scent. So now that we have talked about that, let's get into the rating system. I'm gonna refresh my nose with the scent. Even though I am wearing it, I've had it on since early morning, but I was like a fresh spray of this one. So y'all, this is very much like a dry, clean, but still slightly floral of a scent. Very unique for sure. It doesn't smell like anything else in my collection. I can't say, ooh, this is a laundry scent, because it does not smell like detergent. It's very much a desert flower, which, to be fair, that's really what the inspiration is supposed to be, out of the Mojave Desert. So they definitely captured that, in my opinion. Unique. It's like a dry, floral, clean scent. That's the best way to describe this fragrance. But now let's talk about the mood of this scent. To me, you all, Mojave Ghost is clean girl aesthetic. It's good for on a hot day and you just took a shower, but you still want to smell clean. You want to smell like something. You want to scent, but you don't want to smell like perfume per se. This is the type of fragrance for that kind of day. Oh, and by the way, to me, the best season for this scent is summertime. And yeah, I'm gonna get into that in a little bit more, because yeah, this to me shines in the summertime. You all know it's currently February 2024 when I'm filming this. I'm wearing it right now, and wearing it right now, it's just okay. But when I was wearing it in the summertime, I caught my entire life from it. So to me, Mojave Ghost needs the heat. It needs your body heat as well as the outside heat to really perform and do well. You all know I live in Nashville, Tennessee, so Southern girl, and we get that summer heat. So Mojave Ghost performs well in hot climates and hot weather. Now let's talk about the strength of this fragrance. So interesting enough, again, now if you look at the bottle, you look at the aesthetic, you kind of like, okay, clear juice, it's probably gonna be a little bit on the lighter side. And yeah, that is actually true. The strength of Mojave Ghost, you all, is a 4. It's a solid 4 to me. Anything above that is just being nice. But it's a 4. It's very much like, to be fair, if you just smell this on a whim in the store, you like, I'm not buying it. It's just, for real, because it smells so light in the bottle. This is one that it takes your body heat and being on skin in order for you to really get the experience. So if you can, definitely get a sample of it. I know a lot of times when I've gone to counters, they gave me samples of their fragrances, and that's how I was able to finally make my decision, because again, just smelling it in passing, I'm gonna say no. But yeah, it's a 4 in strength. Now for the longevity. Yes, the longevity, you all. Longevity, and this is going back to wearing it in the appropriate season, which is summer. Longevity of this fragrance is 5 to 6 hours. And even to be fair, it's wintertime when I'm wearing it. I did get 5 to 6 out of it today while wearing it too. But yeah, solidly it's 5 to 6, which, to be fair, if I was just to smell this going off again in strength, I would assume this would be gone in an hour. But no. I can smell it. I can smell it in my clothes. I can smell it on my skin. It actually hugs the skin better than it hugs fabric, in my opinion. So there is that. So the longevity of Mojave Ghost surprised me. It exceeded my expectations. Now the last category is this a compliment getting fragrance? And I gotta say, yes, it is. It's one of those, you smell very nice. That is unique. And I have gotten people to ask me, okay, now what exactly is it? You know, it's one thing just to be like, oh, okay, that's nice, you smell good. It's another thing when people are like, no, but like, can you tell me what it is? Can you write it down for me? And that happens with Mojave Ghost because it's so unique. And I gotta be fair, it's an easy reach kind of a fragrance, so you actually want to wear it. It's one of those type of scents. So all in all, it's a crowd pleaser. For sure, I've worn it as a travel scent. I've worn it just even out to just out and about, and it did what it needed to do. So I'm very pleased. And the other thing I gotta say about Mojave Ghost, I think this fragrance also is such a bestseller, is the fact that Byredo decided to give it like body care and skincare. Like prime example, on our last trip we took before the holidays, we went to Washington DC. In our hotel, all of the soaps and things were Byredo, and I actually had an extra bar of soap. So happy to put extra soap in there, and I took one home, you all, because it was in Mojave Ghost. As you see, like, it was official branded products, and I was like, wow. And to be fair, wearing the soap and using the soap for that weekend, if I didn't already have the fragrance, I would have went home and ordered it, because the soaps and the body care really actually enhance and better sell the fragrance, in my opinion. So that's another reason why I think this scent also blew up and became a thing, is because of the fact that you smell it in a lot of nice hotels and in a lot of different places, in a lot of different cities. So for that reason, it makes you go, what is this? I want to know more. And then especially if you like the soap, and it's like, I actually want to smell like this. So I think people order the perfume. So I want to say that as well, that I think the body care line is what really sells Mojave Ghost for sure. And the soap was very potent too, more potent than I expected it to be. So all in all, I actually think Mojave Ghost is worth the hype, and it's one of those scents that is a crowd pleaser and it's unique at the same time. Like, we think crowd pleasing, we think, oh, I'm gonna smell it everywhere. You actually do not smell this everywhere. And for that reason, that is why I still think it's worth the money, because you don't smell it everywhere. And it's truly a conversation piece, and it's unique. Very artistic and minimalistic at the same time. And I gotta admit, it's nice to display these. It's nice to want to collect them. So as of now, this is my only Byredo fragrance, but you know, I have smelled some more, you know, and I think I got my eye on like 2 of them. So if y'all see some more Byredo in the collection this year, you know why. You heard it here first. So that is my full dedicated review on Byredo's Mojave Ghost. Let me know what you think else in the comments below. Do you have Mojave Ghost? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's overrated? Let's talk about it there, because I know y'all are very opinionated. That's why I love y'all. But as always, I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.